Welcome back to getting banged in a truck with Mooboi. Except today, I will not be the one getting banged in a truck. We have a video here. These four guys are about to get banged in a truck, and it's gonna be rough. Um, you can see in this video, this is the hunter POV. Apollonar, 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 Apollonar. They can't even figure out a good name. Jesus Christ. You can tell right away. Okay, first off, this is a hardcore run in Season of Mastery. That means all of these guys have not died once yet. You can see the Soul of Iron buff, indicating that this hunter made it to level 60 with 0 deaths. I don't know how. Because we can look down here. We can look down to the bottom bar. We can see he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 0, whatever. I guess there's no 10 key. There's just a 0 key. Okay, the whole fucking point is he is nothing bound. He is nothing bound. I mean, multi-shot not bound. Rapid fire not bound. Be sure Wrath not bound. Intimidation not bound. Fucking pet attack. Trust me, this says control 1 is a bind. He's not gonna use it. But that's not. I honestly don't think that the hunter is the greatest defender of this video, but the fact that somehow this is just proof that, like, if you're playing hardcore, okay, if you're playing fucking hardcore and you're a fucking hunter and you die, you're like, if you die to anything that is just not pretty much a disconnect or a warlock summoning an infernal on your dumb ass, like, you deserve it. And think about it too, if you're on hardcore and you die, just understand this is how fucking easy WoW leveling is. That this fucking guy can fucking make it. I mean, maybe he's handicapped. That's the only possible. He's like physically handicapped, and he can only use one hand. So there's no point in having keybinds because everything's being done on a mouse. I don't know, but I've seen one-handed gamers that can fucking outgame me. You know, so I don't fucking make excuses for people. I think he could have done better, but it's fine. It's fine. He's not 100% the reason they wipe. Let's watch the video.
And like the stairs are going to be guarded by like 5 other packs of guys.
We need to watch
Let's
for them.
go for the trap,
Okay,
man.
this is the start.
Once you do it though, you don't have an escape route.
Real quick. You can hear. I don't know who's who in the voices. You hear one fuckface. Here start trying to encourage everybody else to do a skip. For reference, if you don't know, this is Lower Blackrock Spire. Okay, this is Lower fucking Blackrock Spire. LBRS. It's a dungeon in WoW Classic. It's a little under level 60 range. Maybe mid 50s, upper mid 50s, like 57, 58 ranged mobs for the most part. This group is all 60s. They're all in Hardcore Elite, which is the fucking level 60 hardcore guild. This priest here, Prolife, whatever the fuck his name, it doesn't matter. It's fucking deleted now. This guy was in Hardcore Delta with me, Freeman, and all the boys. You know, he was pretty stoked to hit 60. Yeah. Not so stoked now, I'm guessing. It's a real shame. It's a real shame what's about to happen here. So this is groupthink. This is like, you could probably do a psychology lesson on this, because all these guys understand if they die, they delete. Okay? There's no fucking bullshitting here. They know if they die, they delete. And one guy is going to convince the rest of them to jump to their deaths. This is how cults start. So every cult starts. At first, it's fun. You know, you get into the dungeon, everything's going good. You get into the cult, everything's going good. And then you start suggesting some ideas you're not 100% sure of, you're not really comfortable with, but you're kind of like invested. And he says it well. They say it well. So you fucking go with it, you know? You're in it, you're in the moment. He says, let's jump off a bridge to our deaths, and you go, yeah, that seems like a reasonable idea. Here's the thing, this skip saves, I don't know, fucking maybe 10 minutes, tops. You know what I mean? You can just fucking, they're level 60, the mobs are level 57, you can mow through the packs, it doesn't take too fucking long, you don't have to worry about dying. if you just play it safe. It's like you don't have to worry about a kid if you don't have sex, you know? Shout out to me. Alright, let's keep watching.
Like, if
Yeah.
something goes wrong,
Yeah.
you either you kill them or die.
If anything goes wrong, I'll aggro all the mobs.
You hear
and,
some
like,
guys
blink
say-
for it. If anything goes wrong, I'll
Hold on.
Yeah.
You either you kill them or die.
The guy says if something goes wrong, we either kill them or we die. Death mean delete. Death mean, okay, how long does it take to get to 60? Solo questing in World of Warcraft Classic, you know, it's maybe 4 days played, 5 days played. 4 days is probably a pretty good, moving along a pretty good clip, not speedrunner clip. Those guys will do it in about 3. But, you know, maybe 4 or 5 days played or something like that. I mean, that's a, you know, 125, 150 hours. I mean, that's about a week worth of your entire life. Whatever. Plus, a lot of this, like the shield on the fucking warrior, it's a pretty good shield. Drops off the end boss in Ubers, I believe. You know, so these guys definitely have some pre-bis going on. They're pretty geared up. And they say, well, if we fuck up this jump, you know, we pull too many, we're gonna die. But then, just listen.
If anything goes wrong, I'll aggro all the mobs and like blink forward.
Well, no, that's the problem, right? Even if you do that, you can't, like, the stairs are going to be guarded by, like, 5 other packs of guys to get back to where we are. There's no running. Like, you just die. Like, yeah.
I know what you mean, dude.
Yeah, like, if we go down there, it's... Don't get the chance to fuck up and try to escape.
So like how easy is this to fuck up? Are the jumps easy to make?
How easy is this to fuck up? I like how the mages like are just aggro everything and blink. Like what? That's not a plan. That's a planned suicide. That's fucking I'll get the Kool-Aid cups ready for you boys. So you can enjoy your last precious moments before the end.
Well, so-
You just jump down. You just
Sorry, it wasn't Kool-Aid that they drink in Joestown. It was Flavor Aid. This is an important historical detail. It shouldn't be forgotten.
walk down there and then walk down there.
They couldn't even get Kool-Aid. It was just fucking Flavor Aid.
You can do it where you don't pull any mobs. If you jump like to the left. Kind of
Oh
where.
yeah, you can see Peach's belongings from here. It's right down there, right in the corner. You guys see it?
Yeah, no, I see large solid chests.
No, on the other side. So like if we're looking out the window, to the right, down in the corner, Peach's belongings.
I see it. Yeah.
So 2 notes. 1, you do not have to jump into these mobs. You can jump. In a place where you just kind of wait for the pad to come, and then you kill the pad, then you kill these mobs. They're going to jump straight into these mobs. That's a mistake. That's mistake number 1. 2, you can hear, it's almost like a collective. I don't really know who initiated this idea, but they're all slowly talking themselves into it. I mean, it's really interesting that no one's like, this is a bad idea, we shouldn't do it. Here's the thing, if I'm a priest, if I'm pro-life here, if I'm a level 31 priest right now, I get to 60, I'm in a group, if I hear the word skip, I have Hearth bound, I start hitting it. Do not do skips on hardcore unless you're fucking gate. Well, go watch like Tommy Salami, him and the boys, he was raiding with a lot of the early 60s. I mean, those guys are pretty much fucking as classic WoW hardcore gamers as you're gonna get. You can watch the tank fuck up, and the only reason, and they pull too many mobs, and the only reason everybody lives is because Tommy Salami is a fucking god healer, and you're not. So you know you don't have the fucking. Well, go watch. You can go watch Tommy Salami clips where he just like he lay on the hands people, and they're at like 1 life, like perfect fucking cooldown management to fucking keep everyone alive and no one has to delete. These guys are not Tommy Salami caliber. This guy doesn't have fucking multi-shot bound. Okay. This isn't Amphi playing Hunter. This is some guy you don't know. You don't know these people. If you don't know these people, don't fucking trust them. Fucking,
Yeah.
or keep watching.
We could
Sorry.
honestly jump on that.
This video is going to be a little longer than I thought. I have a lot
I
of
don't know,
opinions
man.
on this.
I'm down.
You hear one guy say, I don't know, man. And then the next guy just yells, I'm down. Why? Why? It's not these. This is a pug. It's a pickup group. Yeah, they're on Discord, but
If
I
the-
have Light of Loon Hearth, and that's my backup plan. So
I'm done.
you hear that guy say, I have Light of Loon Hearth? That's actually against the hardcore rules. I don't know how the fuck you make it to level 60 and not understand the basics of the hardcore rules. No bubble hearth, no Light of a Loon Hearth. Okay? None of that. It's not allowed. I mean, you can still have your Soul of Iron buff or whatever, but you're not going to be on Road to Rag if you do that. You know? And that's, you have one white light of a loon. Here's the thing, it's taking them, they spent about a minute 20 seconds here. I don't know when this clip started recording, you know, on the hunter side. I don't know how long, if there was a little before. They could have just been clearing packs for about a minute now, you know? Instead, they're talking themselves into a group suicide.
Down, dude.
I got
Honestly.
saying that, so like, if we're down to do it, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm jumping down here.
The hunter's the one that says, I have feigned death, I'm down to do it. That's ominous.
Yeah, I dismissed.
YOLO.
Let me make a like mana gem and shit. Like this could be high risk situation here.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at.
The mage says this is going to be a high risk situation. Look, I think it's been a while since I've done a louvers, but it's definitely like the left here or the right here. There's a spot you can jump down and not pull shit. I think it's the left. I'm pretty sure it's the left, like right here. Like it's just an immediate hop off the left, and you won't pull any packs.
The pads here. So the pads are on the other side. So
We have to jump down in a place where we don't aggro stuff. That's the key.
I mean, we could just jump and kill.
See, if you look to the left here, you can kind of jump here, and you won't aggro anything. But if you know where to jump, I mean, the thing is, you could have YouTubed this. Like, someone could have been like, "Oh, it's the 21st century. Let me hop on YouTube, just double check where to jump on this jump skip." That doesn't happen. They spent a combined about 2 minutes planning this. Think about that. Think about the days poured into the characters. They spent about 2 minutes planning out their deaths.
Let's go right here.
let's do it. That's a good call.
Okay.
Alright.
So
It was not a good call. The guy says that's a good call. That's a fucking lie.
that skull has other stuff in it, so
Yeah.
get that
Alright.
free. Yeah,
Going.
You can see they marked these two mobs. There's another mob.
Pack on the
Unmarked.
right.
We have two.
They have 2 packs.
I'm dumbing now.
Yeah.
Target dummy gets popped out.
Oh yeah.
The warrior has already popped last stand. Of course. Of course, he's...
I'm interrupting this guy. Hey, wait on.
I coil.
Hold on, we can watch what the hunter's doing too. Jesus fucking Christ, watch this. I don't know. I feel like the hunter's almost like a third-party camera and not an actual like member of the party a little bit. So sorry if I kind of forget to criticize every fucking... Okay. He could drop a frost trap, you know, on the pack. That like might be a smart idea. It's not bound, and it's like way over here, so he has to go way over here to click it. So that's probably not going to happen.
We have two.
Here we have 2. The hunter still he hasn't done any damage yet.
I'm dumbing now.
He hasn't gone for any crowd control abilities. Yeah. All right, he starts shooting a mob.
Interrupting this guy. Hey, wait on.
I coil.
He realizes his pet, who notably isn't even well fed, isn't out. So now we click summon. We summon the pet. The pet's getting in there.
Can we just keep marking?
Yeah.
He cast a volley. The thing is, he probably shouldn't be AoEing as the hunter in this scenario. He should probably just be trying to kill one specific mob. Maybe use this intimidation to stun it. And then the pet's kind of tanking it. And then, you know, it's just taking a little bit of load off the warrior.
Kill that guy.
So the volley does about 4k damage. Spread out.
Trying to get aggro.
Which doesn't really help with, you need to get these mobs down. You need to get one mob down and then another. Start reducing some of the damage. I mean, you have a okay AoE comp? Not really. You have one mage. Warlocks don't have Seed of Corruption yet. It's not the pristine TBC that I prefer to play. So you're really just kind of relying on this mage to AoE everything down, and the hunter just rolls out a volley, and now he's just kind of sitting here. He sends his pet again. Pet key, if you notice, not bound. He clicked it. He clicked it on.
I'm at man.
I don't know how did he. He must have a pet set to the defensive. That's the only thing I can think of. All the way to 60. This pet on defensive. I don't know.
And
Notably, cooldowns are not popped. Cooldowns have not been popped. I wonder if they get popped. Let's find out.
Kill the low ones.
Okay, he clicks Bestial Wrath. He hovered over Rapid Fire, chose not to click it. It's off the global cooldown, I think. In Classic, I don't remember. Anyway, he doesn't click it. He clicks Intimidation. Okay, that's good. That's good. He's not auto-attacking during any of this, by the way, because he's been too busy clicking abilities, so like right-click a mob to shoot. So the pet's doing all the damage.
Let them send the Nova.
Oh, in TBC you have to be out of combat, or in Vanilla WoW you had to be out of combat to set a trap? I only play TBC higher, I don't know these things. I think that's true. He could have feigned death in Frost Trap at some point, I guess. They share a cooldown, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. You're kind of committing to not die there, but
Coming in.
We need
you can see. Anyway, everything's falling apart here. You have stragglers, good. They're going to pull other mobs.
to not pull the pat.
Everyone's out of mana. It's the end.
We pulled.
Like, from where we got it.
Like, maybe if you had all these mobs down in the pack game, you'd be fine. This is why, though, if you are a healer, pro life, you should always have a flask on you. Always have a mana flask. Because honestly, how long has he been out of mana? A little bit. He's been out of mana for a little bit. The thing is, if you have a flask or two on you at all times, I mean, shit like this doesn't happen because you always have mana. I wonder what he was casting. What was the priest casting that made him go so out of mana?
Wait on.
I coil.
Was he casting Circle of Healing?
Can we just keep marking?
Yeah.
You should note, sometimes when you're a healer in these sticky situations, you have to prioritize healing in a way that you're mana efficient, because you know this is already a fuck up. You can't blow all your mana on inefficient heals. You have to understand this is gonna take a minute. You know.
On that guy.
So I wonder, I mean, his
Trying
mana
to
is
get
just
aggro.
depleting
I whip.
so quick. Now he's out of mana, maybe he's getting mana burned. I don't know what's going on.
I'm at mana.
Anyway, you hear a call. I'm out of mana.
Kill the low ones.
Makes you wonder what happened to his mana.
I coil.
He's at like half mana. And it's just fucking getting chucked.
Can we just keep marking?
Yeah.
His mana is getting chunked down. Just pick my nose. It's fine. I kind of... This has gone too long. My nose is getting
Fuck,
itchy.
dude.
Anyway, this is the end. This is the end. Everyone's
Fuck,
out of
dude.
mana. You know. If you have a couple flasks on you, though, you can pop them. It gives you mana. It gives you however much a flask gives you in mana. And you can not die. You can keep everyone alive and not die. You know... It's a pain. You have to go alch herb. You have to get the recipe maybe, or find someone in the guild that has the recipe. It's a bit of a commitment, but I think this is one of those things that like every priest should have flask at all time. If you're a healer, keep all sorts of mana sources on you. Every possible way to get mana. 'Cause once you run out, people die. That's it. But wait,
Fuck, dude.
we're watching to the end. We're watching to the end. This has been a fucking shamble from start to finish. I think every single fucking... Look, the hunter... Not the best. Not the best. I blame every single person in this party group for this death. This is not... You cannot... Maybe the hunter's 25% and these guys are like 17.5 or however the fucking math works out. I ain't a math guy. Maybe I am, I don't know. But This is not one person's fault. This is the group effort. This is kids. This is a PS. This is a public service announcement. Look, if you're in a hardcore group and you hear the word skip, say no. Just say no to skips. Just say no. Not even once. Don't try it. Okay? You might do a little skip and think, oh, that was fine. And then you're jumping from the rafters like fucking Spider-Man or Jason Bourne or some shit. And you're not. You're gonna fucking die. You're gonna have to fucking delete. Except for the hunter in your group who presses feign death and lives. Okay? Hate to see it.
Motherfucker.
Losing 460s like that for no reason. It's just senseless. It's senseless fucking violence. It's just fucking. It just makes me sad. Honestly, as a hardcore player, it just makes me sad and anxious, you know, versus angry and outraged. It's the whole thing though, just a giant fucking. It's just a giant shamble.
We're so
That's it.
fucking
But
dumb,
wait,
dude.
wait. It gets a little better at the end. Just watch the last 30 seconds here.
I'm so sad. Please live.
Watch these last 30 seconds. Watch this hunter.
Please, Arth.
Look at like he has to
Please
like
live.
fucking click feign death. He has to fucking click
Sorry.
open his bag. Like he doesn't even have a bag open like key bind. He's like manually clicking open each bag. God fucking bless. This is who survives hardcore. It's not always the best gamer. Sometimes sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You know? Better to be.
The hearth.
Look at him fucking cumming his pants. Here, you hear that? He's like cumming his pants to the hearth. It's like, dude, you fucking did nothing while you watched your fucking team die. God, this is like, oh, God. What is this even like? This is like watching, this is like if you were in war and you just watched like 4 of your dudes died. 4 of your comrades, like, and you're just hiding because you're afraid. You don't know what to do and you're shambling. And then, like the fucking medevac rolls up and the fucking boys come out and grab you and haul you out. And you laugh and you go, oh, thank God.
The hearth.
But wait, now he's gonna type in go chat. I fucking live. We did something dumb. We did something dumb. That's how you die in hardcore. It's not like WoW super hard all the time. Just being a fucking idiot.